Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Adam Conley will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Striding in, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Guys, this Marlins ball club as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. He stays alive, still 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. 1 away. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 2 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Conley has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Just starting things out here in South Florida. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Just starting things out here in South Florida. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-1 home. Is a low changeup that's laid off.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Goldschmidt with a swing and a ball sent out to deep left. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt, number 13 for him on the year, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
James Lamb.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Low for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one the count to Jake Lamb.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that ends the inning. One for the D-backs on the home run by Paul Goldschmidt. Bottom of the first coming up from Miami. And the D-backs have an early 1-0 advantage. Zach Godley will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Settling in now, Leo Estrada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He leads the team in the 2 most important power categories for me, home runs and RBIs. Driving in guys and being able to drive yourself in. He's an impressive hitter, and it should be fun watching him do his thing in this one.
All right, Marlins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-0. swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. One out, nobody on. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Batting third, catcher.
Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming, here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Yasmani Tomas. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 4.
Number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Tomas, a Cuban-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Yasmani Tomas. Chopped weakly to the left. Whittle gathers it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Steven Souza, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch popped up. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7, shortstop.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2. takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping into the box, John Ryan Murphy. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Murphy, once a Minnesota Twin. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Ahmed, the runner at first with two gone. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. One left for Arizona. Played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I feel like when you're facing a two-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I guarantee you at release point, he wants to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
A runner at first with no outs here. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Number 12 waits on deck. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at third baseman Jake Lamb. Everybody's going to focus on the offense, and rightfully so. This guy absolutely mashes. But he's an adequate defender over at the hot corner. And Be on the lookout for him to make a big play today.
Up next from Miami, number 12. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Godley. 9-1-2 due up.
Zach Godley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dietrich comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. He flied out leading off the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And another foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. And it's fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. There's ball 4.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ketel Marte, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Marte is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. His second home run of the game, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Now batting,
Jake Lamb standing in now.
Jake Lamb.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this will be fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Arizona. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Derek Dietrich, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pollock will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Adam Conley. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. From the stretch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, the shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leo Estrada, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Brinson at third with 2 away.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Little. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Drive the run in.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. Diamondbacks lead this one 3-1. Up next for Arizona, Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Dietrich racing back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot here for Yasmani Tomas, number 10 for him on the year, as the Diamondbacks have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Standing in now, Steven Souza. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
No outs, nobody on. Three and 0 now. Nick Ahmed waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. He is taken, strike one. The 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Ready for another chance, Nick Ahmed. He's set, and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. But the runner's back easily. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Hit out towards second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first down.
Now batting, catcher, John Ryan Murphy.
Riding in once again, John Ryan Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp.
0-3
Yasimer Despaigne answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Zach Godley will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, A.J. Pollock. It was a walk in his last trip.
Come down now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Souza at third, Murphy at second with two gone. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 5-1.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Pitch out, nothing doing. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Here we go.
The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Castro. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Marlins 1. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tomas moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Starlin Castro. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back. Gone! Solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-0 pitch is a called strike on the changeup. 1 out, nobody on. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, number 12.
Standing in, number 12. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Anderson leads off first with 1 away. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there on to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Center fielder, number 9. Lewis.
Standing in, Lewis Brinson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Ground ball right side. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And it's 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Three and one to the Marlins left fielder. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Odrisamer Despaigne. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And there's ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ahmed is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Marlins get 1 back thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 5-2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. It'll be Paul Goldschmidt that leads things off.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up on the backhand. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. Lifetime history with Adrisimar Despaigne. He's a .333 hitter.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And a fastball just a bit up. The 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 2-2 one more time. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Digging in and looking for more, Leo Estrada. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
A ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. And he puts it on the ground to second. Marte gloves it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Now the 1-0. takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Ready once again, Steven Souza. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Steven Souza.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Open your eyes, dude.
Ready on 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. Chopped at the plate. And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Ryan Murphy. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. It's 1-2. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and it remains 5-2. Here's Starlin Castro. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Anderson. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. From the stretch. Started that swing a bit too early.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Dribbled to the right side. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arizona, number 48, Randall Delgado.
Stepping in now, number 12. Popped him up. Here's Lamb to make the catch now, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 9.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw.
Get a hit. Come on.
Now the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Fastball down near the shoe tops. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Castro is off at first with 2 away. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Standing in now, Derek Dietrich, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Gets away the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Count remains 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Marlins 4. Welcome back to South Florida. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. David Peralta is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
David Peralta.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The lifetime history with Adrisimar Despaigne. He has 7 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder,
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock singled home a run in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Let's go, Marlins!
Here's the 0-1. High pop up. Anderson has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
the batter, number 4, second baseman.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Played on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 5-4. Brad Boxberger gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brad Boxberger.
Martin Prado will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Souza on the move, but this will land out there just foul. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Let's go.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Two and two.
2 strikes.
Full count now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Good battle. Count remains full.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Leo Estrada.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Leo Estrada. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's too high.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1 out, nobody on.
That's a
2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Outside, 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Come on.
A bouncer up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, J.T. Little.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Little. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Come on.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Brad Ziegler will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Brad Ziegler.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jake Lamb standing in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Come on, Marlins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Fernando Salas is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
number 57, Fernando Salas.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto in his career matchups with Fernando Salas. He's a .333 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Riding in once again, Starlin Castro. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Realmuto on at first, nobody out.
All right, Marlins.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a play! The second for one, just late. He's safe. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Nice play by the first baseman right there on a dive, and have the wherewithal to get up and cut the lead runner down. Terrific play.
In now, Brian Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. One left for Miami. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Back now under the roof at Marlins Park as we get a look outside at the bright lights of Miami. Andy Barnhart enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. The 1-1 is low and outside for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
In the air, down the line in left. Dietrich moves over. And he hauls it down in the corner. Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, catcher, John Ryan.
Ready for another chance? John Ryan Murphy, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. So they go down without a whimper here. Nothing for the Diamondbacks in their half of the ninth. Last chance coming up now for Miami. They'll be looking for one. It's a 5-4 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Archie Bradley enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 25, Archie Bradley. Now catching and batting in the
Johnny Giavotella will come on as a pinch hitter.
Johnny Giavotella.
And that misses for ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 14 driven in.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
To third. Lamb comes up with it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 32, Derek Dietrich.
Ready now for the Marlins. Derek Dietrich, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. In there, 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there. The only problem now, D-Row, you have the pitcher's spot on deck. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the 4th inning. I look for the manager to definitely make the move here for another bat.
Tim Beckham will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. There is Ahmed. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Arizona jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Godley takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Adam Conley couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Archie Bradley wraps it up for the save, his 18th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt.